Were you working on The Last Goodbye as well? Is that how you got introduced to these guys? Or?
Well, Jake and I have been working together. Actually, all of us.
We've all been
together.
making films together in the same community in Atlanta for years and years. So
Yeah, big collective there. So
Yeah.
that was one of the only reasons how this project could work, and it could work with 3 directors, is we had a similar dialogue and language for 10 years. Like, I couldn't see doing this with 3 directors who didn't know each other and didn't have.
we've all worked together for. I mean, we've all helped each other shoot each other's short films and music videos and those kind of things. And
there's been sort of a dialogue, and what I like to call a nonverbal dialogue between like Roitner will put out a movie and Jake and I will kind of be like, okay, and then we'll kind of answer that in a way.
Did you try and keep did you try and separate tonal elements of the film to reflect each of your separate styles, or did you try and mesh it?
That happens anyway.
yeah, I don't think we didn't predetermine it. It just sort of fell. It sort of fell that way, and we got lucky, I think, with how it fell into place. Because being a horror movie, we all have a different sort of set of influences. You know what I mean? Of what horror movies and science fiction movies and thrillers and even dramas and comedies and romantic comedies that would influence this kind of film.
Can people who don't know you, people who know you but weren't involved specifically with the project, can they tell which parts came from which person?
I bet.
I've heard both. I've heard people say it plays straight through, which really surprises me because I think we all see them as, having glaringly different styles, even though we all kind of had a hand in everything that went on in the film. But some people, I think, will definitely pick up different styles. Yeah.
We hope most people watch the movie as one whole movie with one story. And if they want to look deeper, if they really get something out of the film and look deeper at it and find out that there were 3 directors, then maybe they can investigate for themselves like what the differences were, and then go, oh yeah, that's okay. You know what I mean? Just in the same way that you would look at like another director from their earlier work and go, oh, that makes sense how they did that movie. With this one, it's like, okay, there's these 3 different guys, and these all have different voice, but they're making this one story. But we all shot the movie together. So like when we weren't directing, like when I wasn't directing, I was filming his part, you know what I mean? So it has a sort of consistency throughout the whole thing.
We had designer elements that were, consistent throughout the movie.
And the script was a total, TV writing process.
So what was it about Sundance that made you think, okay, I mean, obviously it carries with it a huge weight, just the name, but why specifically Sundance? Did you seek to have your premiere here, and what does it mean now that you got accepted?
I don't think
we chose Sundance because we let them short. No,
it was kind of an offering to the gods.
Yeah.
You just go, well, you got to submit to Sundance.
I mean,
but
That's
I
the
didn't think.
obligatory thing you do as a filmmaker. You just pay your $100 and you waste it and you move on to the next one. You just get that call and you're like, really? The signal from Atlanta? All right, you guys want it?
It really is. It really is an honor in that way because it's. I mean, that's as far as North American film festivals, it's pretty much the one you want to be in. And especially the midnight section which we were in, which is like I think for all of us like really exciting because it keeps us out of having to compete with maybe things that have different subject matter, but keeps it in that realm of sort of like excitement and fun. You know what I mean?